Hello to all of you Warp Stars, my name is the Platinum Warp Star, and welcome back to Super Monkey Ball. Last time we did the beginner difficulty, and now we're going to be doing the advanced difficulty, which will be much more advanced. Today we are going to be doing the advanced difficulty, and I think Gongon will probably be a pretty fitting player to, well, play as. So things are getting a bit more advanced, so we're going to be, starting this difficulty. I don't want to repeat the same words multiple times. Things are going to get advanced, start the advanced difficulty. That's a bit of a mouthful. Anyway, let's just start this thing. So, advanced has 30 stages as opposed to 10, so things are going to be a lot more interesting, and we can't lose a life, or else we won't have access to the 5 extra stages that we need to play. So things are going to be a bit more difficult. I'm going to have to be on my watch a little more. So hopefully we don't mess this up. But, worst case scenario, if I do mess up, I'll just have to restart this, because I do want to play every level for this playthrough. So yeah, that would suck if I died and when I have to restart. But yeah, as you can see, things are getting a lot more difficult than in beginner. Beginner was incredibly easy. This is, this is a little bit harder. You actually have to try not to fall instead of you have to try to fall if you really want to suck at the game. Nah, I won't judge those that actually can't get past beginner. At least out on the outside, I won't judge. Anyway, this is the exact same bonus stage as in beginner, except there's a 30-minute time limit. I said 30-minute, I meant 30-second. Anyway, this stage might look familiar, except there's a folding floor. It's still pretty easy, but to newcomers it probably won't be easy. This stage is pretty interesting. It's pretty lengthy, so you gotta go a little bit quickly. I mean, you have plenty of time, you have a whole minute, but, you still want to go at a bit of a fast pace. You don't want to really take your time. Besides, it's, it's pretty easy. There are some slight guardrails to keep you from falling, but, it's still very much possible to fall if you try going too fast. Now this this level is just one big long slide. These are the really fun levels where you get to watch the monkeys tumble like crazy. That's very, yeah. The monkeys must be going through just probably even more hell than we are trying to play this game. But I digress. But yeah. So now we have more than 10 stages. We get multiple bonus stages. So that's good. This one's still pretty easy. You have to collect them while the ground is rippling. I must say, this game is freaking gorgeous for a GameCube game. Like, this was very impressive for its time, I must say. Like, how good the ripple effect looks on that stage and all the reflections and stuff. It looks super good. Like, if you just increase the resolution of this game, it honestly wouldn't look that much different than like a modern day indie game, if you ask me. And that's pretty impressive for what this game. That's pretty impressive for its time, I gotta say. I really like how this game looks. I may even. I don't know if I'd say it looks better than Monkey Ball 2. I mean, the levels are a bit more small and compact, in Monkey Ball 1, so they were able to cram a lot more detail in it. So I don't know if I should say that Monkey Ball 2 looks worse graphically. I mean, both look great visually, but I don't know. I guess it's subjective, but yeah. Point is, game looks graphically amazing for a GameCube game. That and it runs at a incredibly consistent 60 frames per second, which was also very impressive for its time. Because not a lot of 3D games ran at 60 frames per second back then, until the GameCube and Xbox era, of course. And I guess PS2. But yeah. Also, I forgot to mention, since we have more than 10 stages, we also have some new backgrounds, which all look very nice, I must say. This is actually one of my favorite backgrounds, personally. Got, like, these restaurant places like Burger Cube, and I think that said Rock and Roll Diner. I don't know. I would try and look at it, but, you know, I don't want to fall, because if I'm not paying attention, I will fall, and I'll have to start this all over again, which would suck. So, yeah. This stage is interesting. Oh yeah, one thing I forgot to mention in the previous episode is that there are a lot of stages that have multiple goals. The deal with those is the green goal will take you, will make you skip the next stage, and the red goal can, I believe it can take you from like 3 to a whopping 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like freaking 8 stages ahead. Like, the red goal in that stage in particular would have taken you to stage 25, which is insane. So I decided to skip it because that would be skipping out on a lot of content in this game. So normally I do decide to go for the red goal, but, you know, for this Let's Play I decided, it'd be fair to check out, you know, the other levels this game has to offer. So we won't really be doing too many major skips. But yeah, now we have the underwater area, which is, man, I really like the music in this area. I like the music for pretty much all of the stages. Monkey Ball has, I'm very nostalgic for this game's soundtrack, I must say. That and Monkey Ball 2. Probably more so Monkey Ball 2's soundtrack. But Monkey Ball 1 is no slouch either. Like, once you play those, once you play sorry, I can't think. Once you play these games a bunch of times, these songs will be stuck in your brain. Like, they are really catchy. And I'm excited that in Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania, you can actually enable the original songs, despite them being behind a paywall, which is kind of sucky, but oh well. But yeah. We've had quite a few original stages, and these will look rather familiar when we go into Expert, because Expert also likes to rehash some stages, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. So, yeah. These aren't too hard right now. This stage, there's a big skip you can do in this stage if you run towards that hole right there at full speed and you smack the edge of it. I do it all the time just because it's the fastest way to clear the stage. But for the sake of this playthrough, we'll do it the normal way. I probably would try going for every goal in this Let's Play, but that would take a lot of time. Now it would require me having to replay a lot of stages, so maybe I'll do like maybe I'll do something where I replay each level and go for each of the hidden goals. I don't know. We'll see about that. But yeah, this stage is pretty fun. You gain a bunch of speed and you go around this giant whirlpool-looking thing. It's actually very fitting for the underwater theme now that I think about it. I mean, we are underwater. Whirlpools are... You know what a whirlpool is. But, yeah. A big fun theme in the Monkey Ball games. I always like the sliding stages, or stages where you go, like, down a bunch of slopes and you go fast. Those are always the most thrilling ones. But at the same time, I also like the ones with like really thin platforms. I know some apps... Whoops! I know some absolutely hate those levels, but I'm a sucker for them. Or I used to hate them, but after I've played this game and Monkey Ball 2 so many times to where they're I've gotten very much used to them, so yeah. But we're not seeing too many of them in Advanced and Expert. You're gonna see those all the frickin' time, so get ready for that. But yeah, this stage, we're almost done with this. We just gotta beat this stage. And now, this is the part I'm scared about. This next stage is the run ender. There's a bunch of platforms, and all I do is I just try to gun it for the end. Alright, let's... Oh my god, crap, I'm scared. You know, we're just gonna go for it. Yeah, we did it! Yeah, that stage, that is the run ender right there. Like, if you're trying to go for extra stages, like, that was, it's like, the only way I can officially do that is to just run right through it, so. It's very scary, and it sucks when you fall on that stage, because that is the last stage, and if you fail on that, you have to do the entire thing over again. I mean, it's not as long as something like Expert, but still, it's pretty lengthy. So, glad we managed to do that. And the first two stages, as you can see... Oh, shoot! We just had our first death. But luckily, it doesn't matter if we die on these stages, because there are no more stages after... extra. At least not yet. So, yeah. As you saw for, like, for those first two stages, those are rehashes of the stages we saw in Beginner, so... Yeah. And I didn't do the skip on this level, so this is actually going to be a very tight, because this level is pretty lengthy. You gotta be going really fast if you want to get to the goal, if you don't do, like, cool little skip in the beginning. Which I did not do for some reason, so we're taking the long way. Yeah, as we can see, we're, like, barely halfway done with this level, and we only got, like, 20 seconds left. Oh, shoot. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. Oh, my... No! Okay. That was something. Alright, we're doing the... Dang it. Alright, we're doing the skip. We're doing it this time. Alright. Easy. Alright. Now we'll do this. But yeah, this stage is like, even when you do the skip, it's still a very tight time limit for this stage. Like, this is one of the longer levels in the game. Like, unless if you do some kind of crazy maneuver where you skip past, like, 2 platforms, you're pretty much always going to be hearing the hurry up sound when you when you're only at 10 seconds remaining. Like, we're gonna hear now, because there's no way I'm clearing this in under 3 seconds. Well, I just barely made it, but we still heard the hurry up sound, so. Anyway, this stage, we also saw in beginner. It's supposed to have a reflective ground, but I don't know why it's doing that. Must be a weird thing with Dolphin. Who knows? Or maybe it's just a version difference that I'm not aware of. But this is the last stage. Yeah, you thought Advanced 30 was hard? Get a load of this. This stage is nuts. This is probably one of the hardest stages in the game, actually. But luckily, since we did make it here, we don't have to worry about you know, losing too many lives, because I have infinite continues unlocked, and B, this is the last stage of the difficulty, so you can die as many times as you want until you get it. As for what I do, I just freaking gun it. Like, this, I don't even know how to comprehend this level sometimes. But yeah, right on the outside of the level, there is a giant spinning ring. And you want to stay on the edge, that way you don't get smacked off by it, because that would be bad. You actually can't completely just dash right through that stage like in Advanced 30. So, yeah. But, hey, we did Advanced. And clearly Gon didn't need the ball he was in, so that's great. Could have done all that on foot. Oh, I probably shouldn't have skipped that. But, yeah, we did it. Ow! That banana hit the camera for some reason. I don't know why they do that, but they do it. So, yeah. Anyway, that was Advanced. Now we're going to enter our name first off. And then I will have to catch you guys in the next episode with Expert. So we're going to type in our name. PWS. There we go. Alright. Well, thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time with Expert. See ya.